All right, everyone. It's that time of year again. Time to get on Twitter and complain for another month. Here we go. There seems to be a different controversy every year. Usually it's about them having the same few popular generic shonen as the anime of the year. This year, there's a much weirder controversy that I don't know why they brought upon themselves, but they've chosen to exclude the fall 2022 anime from the 2022 Anime Awards. So, already controversy, already nonsense before I have even seen a category, but I had to get that out there before I jumped into it. Oh, they decided to ditch all of the aesthetic design of previous years and just put everything in a grid on one page, okay? These are things I can't vote on. Cool. And I want to end with anime of the year, so I guess I'll start bottom right and work my way up from there with best voice artist performance English. Oh, all right. See, Prosy D was one of the voice actors, and he was in Ranking of Kings. But this is a silly category for me because, like, I don't even know what character he was. Okay, so I just watched this video that they have up here, and I was really expecting it to have, like, at least a second of voice acting clips, but it just didn't. So, sorry to English anime fans, but ProZD is my favorite on this list for other things I've seen him do. Yeah, cool. Yeah, he was Kage from Ranking of Kings. But that's my vote. We have Anya's voice actor from Spy Family. I did not see lyric. I didn't see this one. I'm sorry. Jolene's voice actress from JoJo's. Faputa and Irumiyoi from Made in Abyss. Tanjiro's voice actress, and Erin's voice actress. Yeah, I mean, from a voice acting perspective, not really their fault if the characters' like voices or dialogues are cringy or annoying. I don't really love the nominees, to be honest. I think I would go with Yuki Kaiji for Erin. An intense season, definitely some good voice acting moments, but I feel like that was kind of a weaker category than last year, but maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Best romance. Call of the Night, Kaguya-sama, Komi Can't Communicate, Love After World Domination, Dress Up Darling, and Shikamori. For me, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Easy Kaguya-sama. I think Kaguya-sama was phenomenal. Like, I liked the other seasons. I thought they were very good. This most recent season was one of the best things I watched last year, period. So even for these other ones that I watched and liked or didn't watch, it's not even close to Kaguya. That's an easy category for me. Best fantasy, Demon Slayer's Entertainment District arc, Made in Abyss Golden City arc, Shoku Tensei, Overlord, Ranking of Kings, and Vanitas. This is the first category where I actually feel like I've experienced a lot of it. Mushoku Tensei, I know was a big... I failed, I'm sorry, but I know Mushoku Tensei was a big nominee last year and everyone loved it and it was all over the internet. And I said, oh, I should watch that. And I just never did. That is the only one on this page that I haven't seen. I have seen Vanitas and I have not seen Mushoku Tensei, so I apologize for that. Demon Slayer is fine, but it feels kind of out of place almost. Like it's good, but I don't know. When I think fantasy, the other ones are definitely higher up. I liked the other parts of Made in Abyss more. I wasn't super into this most recent season. Again, good, but not as good as the other seasons in my opinion. Same with Overlord. Vanitas is fine. It's ranking of kings for me, and I don't think it's particularly close, to be honest. Maybe if I saw Mushoku Tensei, it would be, but I didn't, so it's ranking of kings. Best drama. It's not 86. I'll tell you that. I haven't looked at the other five yet, but it's not 86. It just feels weird calling these dramas. Like, I feel like looking at these, I don't, like, this was the only one that looks like a drama to me, and I haven't seen this. I'm voting Attack on Titan, I guess, but I'm kind of confused. Like, this would be like having Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer and shows in like the best romance category. Like, I guess it exists, but it's not. I don't know if I call it that. All right. This one's a little tougher. Again, Kaguya was awesome. It was just incredible. Spy Family I really like also. Your boy Kong Ming was great. Man, that's really difficult. I think as much as I liked Kong Ming, I don't think it was the same tier as like Spy Family and Kaguya. I gave Kaguya best romance, so I'll give Spy Family best comedy. I feel like those two were very, very close to each other all season long when they were both airing. Best action. Now, see, here, these make sense. Again, I think I just have to give it to Attack on Titan. I hate to just default to Attack on Titan for every category that it's nominated for, but it's incredible. I like Demon Slayer. It's not as good as Attack on Titan. I like Spy Family, but if I'm thinking best action, they aren't the same tier of action show. JoJo's was good. JoJo's is it's up there too, but I think it has to be Attack on Titan. Sorry, I'm a normie. Deal with it. Must protect at all costs character. All right, the first cringe named category. Anya Forger, it's Boji. It's Boji. Anya Forger, Boji, Kage, Kotaru, Marin, and Shok. Ooh. Komi's up there too. Kage is great. It's Boji though. Look at him. Protect. Best supporting character. Ai is great. Is Anya a supporting character? Like, Ai Hayasaka didn't make her show's thumbnail. Anya is... There's three main characters in that show. Am I crazy? I would argue Anya is probably the second biggest character. It's probably Lloyd and then Anya and then Yor. But I don't feel like she should count. Yor is a supporting character also. Wait. What? Those are main characters. Hold on. Not that my anime list is the end-all be-all of anime here, but I'd be stunned if they're not listed as main characters here. Like, it's Anya and Yor are listed before Lloyd is. What are we talking about, Crunchyroll? Those are the main characters. Those aren't supporting characters. Kage's a really good supporting character. I feel like he's kind of a main character too, though. But I really shined in this most recent season. And also is actually definitely, no doubt, a supporting character. So I'm voting I. Best main character. If these are the same characters, that'd be fantastic. All right, Boji, Chisato, David, Aaron, Lloyd, and Marin. It totally depends on like what you value the most, because these characters are so diverse that it's very hard to compare. I'm gonna go with Boji, actually. This is a really tough category, though. I think Boji is a fantastic character. I think Ranking of Kings is just awesome in general, as you can tell by now. Boji's a really, really unique character. And I think he earns the vote on that one. Best director. This is another one that's just such good shows. I feel like I want to say either Demon Slayer, Cyberpunk, or Ranking of Kings. Probably Demon Slayer or Cyberpunk. Let me go Demon Slayer on this one. There's just a lot going on in this last season, and I know some people love the show, some people hate the show, but even the people that hate it are gonna say it was carried by animation. I mean, you can't, even if you hate it, you can't fight against how it is just visually stunning. So a lot of that credit has to go to the director, and that's where I'm gonna go with my vote. Best anime song. Oh, so I gotta say that a lot of these are bangers, but let's just be all the way serious here for just a second. There is absolutely zero doubt in my mind. This needs to be Billboard Music Awards, Music Video Awards Song of the Year, not just anime awards. You understand me? Me and about half of the people that watched, probably more like 3/4 of the people that watched that show watched it because they heard that song once and were like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that whole show now. It's Chicky Chicky Bon Bon by a mile. Best film. This is tough, actually. I've seen a few. One Piece Red I haven't seen because I'm not caught up to One Piece yet. I actually don't know Inu-Oh or the Deer King. But, I mean, they look kind of cool. Like, I think I need to go watch them now. But I don't know either, and I don't have time to go watch 2 movies to make my vote for this. Bubble, honestly, I was really disappointed with Bubble. I just, it didn't really do anything for me. It was fine, but there's no way it's getting my vote here. So I'm gonna go Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Maybe it's a little basic, but unfortunately, of the movies I've seen here, I can't give my vote to Bubble, and it's gonna have to be, a shonen spin-off movie because I haven't seen the other 2 original movies. So yeah, kind of. I mean, this is a great movie. It's really good, but I think that's kind of my only choice there. Best score. Your boy Kong Ming has good music. I mean, it's a music-based anime, and it does that pretty well. I do like a lot of the songs in Spy Family. There's some intense songs on this side. It's hard not to give it to Kevin Penkin. Probably a little bit of trash taste bias. I won't deny that. But also, even as someone that wasn't able to enjoy the season of Made in Abyss as much as I originally hoped, the score is still beautiful. Like the score and the world and just everything is gorgeous about the show. And Kevin Penkin has a lot to do with that, so I have no problem giving my vote there. Best ending. Okay, I just went back and listened to them. I think Comedy by Spy Family is probably the one I've listened to the most. A few of these are really good over here, but I actually think my favorite one is the Comey ending. I feel like I said, Spy Family I've listened to more. I actively seek that song out more. But I kind of forgot about the Comey one. I feel like it was not the most memorable, but it was actually really good now that I hear it again. So I might have to add that to a playlist again. Comey's ending gets my vote there. Best opening. I mean, you already know. You already know where it's going. We went over this. Best continuing series. I wonder if this is going to count Spy Family as it continues into fall. No, it didn't. Okay. This is hilarious. That Attack on Titan final season part 2 is in the continuing category. Very nice. Stone Ocean's a little questionable for this category. I guess here's your example of one that actually ended before the qualifications of this voting. This how do I vote on One Piece? What do I do with that? Why would you add? I understand it. It's totally deserves to be nominated. It's totally eligible for this category. But like, how do I compare that to the other ones? Considering I'm a few hundred episodes behind One Piece, I don't think I can pick it. It's not Made in Abyss for me. It's not JoJo's for me. I don't think it's Demon Slayer and Kaguya. Like, it's continuing, but like overall, I feel like the most recent season was awesome, and previous seasons were very good. But I don't know if it I'm not anticipating the ending that much. Whereas Attack on Titan, I just like give me the final season, part 3A and B and C immediately. So Attack on Titan. Again, I mean, it's just an easy one to vote for. If it's in the category, it's good. Best new series. I haven't watched enough of these. Was Call of the Night actually good? I feel like I've seen memes of it, but haven't like watched it at all. Were people actually watching this, or was this just a meme? Like, is this nominated as like a Morbius kind of situation where we're voting to bring it back to theaters, or like was this actually good? Someone let me know if I should actually watch that. I'm voting Spy Family. That's the one I enjoyed the most personally of the ones I've seen here. That's all the explanation I have. I haven't seen enough of those, I don't think, to really have a stronger argument than that. Best animation. What's a Kebi sailor uniform? I don't know what that is, but okay. Okay, this one's cool. I'm not going to vote for a Kebi sailor uniform because I've never heard of it until right now. I'm not going to vote for Spy Family because, like, it has good animation, but, like, it's not anything extraordinary whatsoever. It's just good. It's very good, I guess, but it's probably the worst in this category. Attack on Titan looked great, but was a little inconsistent. Demon Slayer just always looks amazing. Cyberpunk looks amazing. I'm going back to the well on Ranking of Kings, though, just for being so remarkably unique. I don't know how this found a way to somehow have the art of like an 80s cartoon, like a fairy tale. Like, it looks like the old Grimm Brothers fairy tale anime or cartoons or anything like that, but with like modern, like 2020 animation. I don't know how they achieved that, but it looks awesome. So it's getting a vote just for being so remarkably different. These other shows that are nominated here are like either just very good but generic, or just like very high quality, the top tier animations of this current era. But they're not special, they're just the best. Ranking of Kings is special, so I vote for it for that reason. Last three categories: character design, original anime, and anime of the year. Let's get into best character design. This one's really interesting. I feel like Dress Up Darling doesn't have any like crazy characters. It's more just, it's literally character design. It's the one character has a bunch of designs. That's cool. That's different. Spy Family, again, it's a great anime, but is it great for its character designs? Like, I feel like I don't know. I like Lloyd's like a master of disguise, and that's cool, but I feel like I've never looked at a character from Spy Family and been like, wow, they went hard in the design department here. So Cyberpunk I think is up there for sure. Ranking of Kings is up there for sure for a lot of the things I said in the previous category. Very original and very diverse designs of different types of creatures and characters. Demon Slayer has cool character design for sure. And then JoJo's, I mean, it feels so tough to have to choose either the very unique Ranking of Kings, the new great Studio Trigger show, or JoJo's for best character design. But I think I'm going JoJo's. I mean, the Chicago Cubs uniform was groundbreaking, if nothing else. So JoJo's on that one. Here we go. Best original anime. I'm going to be straight up with y'all. I haven't seen a single episode of any of these 6. Wow. I don't know if that's happened to me before. From what I've heard, and based on my taste and comparing it with the pictures and names of these anime, I think I would probably... Wow, this one could go either way. I don't know if I would love this or hate this. I'm probably going to vote for this one. Lycoris Recoil. Lycoris Recoil. I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce this word. This is the one I've heard the most about, and the only one here I've really considered watching. Orbital Children looks pretty cool too, but I don't know. I've heard good things about this, I guess. It got the most post-season hype of all of them, I suppose, so it must have been the best. But I am actually less informed about this category than I was for English voice actor. Final category, Anime of the Year. And I mean, the fact that this is even nominated for Anime of the Year kind of justifies my last vote. But then we're back to the same 5 offenders we saw the entire list, honestly. It was a lot of these 5 and Kaguya-sama. My first instinct, again, if you've watched the rest of this video, I think it's no surprise. My first instinct is to kind of narrow this down to Attack on Titan or Ranking of Kings. The best way that I think to be impartial here is to check out what I ranked those shows. So, season 1 of Spy Family, I gave a 9. I mean, that's pretty tough to beat. That specific season of Attack on Titan, I gave a 10, which does, in fact, beat that 9. And I gave Ranking of Kings a 9. So, I mean, 3 incredible shows, in my opinion, there. I gave Attack on Titan a 10. So, it's that, I guess. I don't know. It feels chalky. It feels like the default, the obvious choices, the normie votes, but it's good. It's good, and I don't know. I have to click the button on that one. It's Attack on Titan for me. Here is my ballot. I guess I can download that. It is a lot of Attack on Titan and Ranking of Kings. I hate that, despite them being amazing and I think deserving the votes where I gave it to them, it's so tough seeing this page and seeing so many of the same shows, despite the plethora of amazing shows that we had this season, or this year, rather. It's a shame that fall wasn't included. I think that's kind of ridiculous. Not including the fall season means we've excluded Chainsaw Man, Spy Family Part 2, Mob Psycho's final season, My Hero Academia, Blue Lock, Bleach, and plenty others. I mean, a lot of people loved Bochi. There's so much in this season that is it even eligible? And it's a real shame. I think having fall eligible would have just made more sense, and it would have added a lot more variety into the voting. But it is what it is. I can only vote for what's there. I'll share this ballot after I post this video, and then you can roast me for my normie taste. Then, yeah, that's it. That's all I got on the matter. See ya.